Hello boys and girls, welcome to Titanfall 2 versus Black Ops 3 video. That's right, these two giant of futuristic settings, that's right. So we just finished the Titanfall. It's called the pre-alpha test. So pre-alpha, remember that word, it's very important. It's the same as beta. It's a pre-alpha, so very interesting. I like the game. I did not play the first Titanfall, and so this is my first experience with this franchise, and I have to say I like it because it feels a lot like Call of Duty. That's right, it's made by the most of the people that brought to you Call of Duty 4, so of course it's gonna feel the same. So that's why I felt like at home. I felt like you know, I played this before, even though I didn't. It's just the same in a good way, in my opinion. It's just good. I'm not saying this is bad. And what is bad in this gameplay is me killing this sniper, man. This guy was just, I think, too funny in a way. Like, he was trying to snipe and he was not doing a great job. But anyways, so what made this game great? I think just like Black Ops 3, this game is smooth, and it's fun and it's interesting, and I like it. I like it. Just like Call of Duty, I don't want to say it's a clone, but you definitely can see the difference. I mean, you can tell that they both are a bit of the same, right? They have perks, you know, different grenades, and a bit of the same layout in a way, right? But not, you know, not to the point where it's like exactly, but you can tell that, you know, they're like brothers, right? Not twins, but they're like brothers. They're very similar in a way. So if you like Call of Duty, you like Titanfall. If you like Titanfall, you like Call of Duty, and you know, that's great, you know. And I think one of the issues that most people have with Titanfall and Black Ops 3 is that both games, you know, set in the future. Some people are really tired of the futuristic setting. Some people like myself, I don't care. Like, if the game is decent, if the game is good, then I'll play and I'll have a good time, regardless the setting. But I do want to say that, you know, like old school stuff, it's just better, you know. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare stuff, and World War II is always good. But as long as the game is good and balanced, in my opinion, I don't care about the settings. So I was having a good time with the Titanfall 2, the pre-alpha, pretty good, and I think it was awesome. I did not encounter any glitch or anything weird. It ran smooth for me, and everything was great. Didn't get kicked out of any servers and nothing. So everything was just, or networks, whatever the name is. Everything was pretty good. So what makes this game special? I don't know. Like, I want to be honest, I don't know. It's just a fun, futuristic game. Smooth, you know. Black Ops 3 is smooth as well, but I think this one's a bit smoother, and it's great, you know. The whole animations, running on walls and all this stuff, it felt nice, you know, to me in this gameplay, and Black Ops 3 is smooth as well. So I thought it was pretty close, you know, to the two. And that's great. I have to say, the two maps that we got here on the alpha, the pre-alpha, they were pretty good, and I like the map layout. Definitely, of course, because of the Titans, you know, it's a little bit different. But I do like this map, wide open, very good for rushing, if you ask me. So this is great. Same thing with the other map. I think it's Boomtown. Great for rushing, great for getting to the enemy spawn and just playing that aggressive game style that you like to play. Those of you who like to play aggressive, you know, it's just a good map layout. So over here, obviously, we're playing pilot versus pilot. No Titans involved, you know, all infantry, because this is what I like to do. All skill based, even though some people say there's no skill anymore, but yes, there's some skill, you know. I had to learn how to aim and flank the enemy, which people don't do. A lot of people just focus too much on sniping, and you know, I don't do that. So it's just about rushing and getting to the enemies, you know, area, spawn, and on the other side of the map, actually, and just catching them by surprise. So I like how the area of you know, friendly area is blue, and the friendly or the enemy area, it's orange on the minimap, so you know where you're getting into. So I think that's pretty cool, and you know, I think it's just awesome little things, you know, makes the game kind of cool and entertaining. So is there a big difference between the two? I don't think so. They both feel very much the same, but at the same time not so much. And I think and definitely after playing obviously Black Ops 3, and from what you guys experienced in the first Titanfall, Black Ops 3 stole a lot of the ideas from Titanfall, and that's what I mean. Just feel a bit of the same, sliding and running on walls and all that stuff. So definitely in that department, they both feel the same because they do the same thing, right? I don't know if that's good or bad, but if you like one game, probably you can like the other one because they're both a bit of the same, and for some people it could be good, for some people it could be bad. Some people don't like to change. Some people hate the change. When they bring something different, something new, they feel like they don't feel at home. They feel like, well, I don't feel comfortable here. It just feels weird. For some people, like the change. Well, I tried this on the first one. I want to try something different in the second one. I want something. So it could be like a mixed feelings over here. But yeah, Black Ops 3 and Titanfall 2, they feel a bit of the same, and I don't know if for you it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think I liked Titanfall. I think it's good. I don't want to say better than Black Ops 3. This is only a pre-alpha, so we didn't have all the game modes and I don't know all the weapons, and we didn't have the whole business. But just judging from this, this is pretty cool, and I like it. I like it a lot, and all the ideas they brought into this game and these little things. They added, like they removed some cards and stuff. I remember watching some gameplays on the first Titanfall, so they removed some things, and I don't know. I just think it's great what I played. Really, I have no complaints. The only thing that I don't like, it's not a big deal, but it's the like the ending when you finish the game and you kill everybody and then they run away to the jet. I mean, if you won the game, you won the game, right? That's it. You reach your point, you kill the enemy you need to kill. I think the game should end there. I don't think it matters if you let the guys go on the plane or not. Just doesn't really matter. You won the game anyway, so you lost the game, so it doesn't really matter what happens. But I mean, overall, I think it's good, and the hook is pretty good. It's pretty cool, even though I didn't use it here. This is one of my early games in the pre-alpha. A very cool little feature. And of course, people just loving going up in the highest tower because they feel safe. But if you have a decent accuracy and you use the assault rifle, you can just kill them really quick. But I mean, overall, I think it's a fun game. I don't want to say the best game ever. I don't think it's the worst game ever either. It's just a fun, futuristic game. Just to go ahead and just kill some bad guys. And if you like the robots, you can call it Titans. You call it Titans and just keep doing some damage, and it's all good. And over here, we just won the game, and that's it. So now we're gonna get into some Black Ops 3 gameplay. That's right, because the versus Titanfall 2 versus Black Ops 3, and you'll see, you notice it's a bit of the same, or if not, pretty much the same. And once again, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, depending how much you like or hate the game, that's how you're gonna base your decision on that department. But yeah, the difference, the score streaks, I guess. The score streaks from one game to the other one. Comparing the Titans with the XD or some of the other stuff. The what's called the Wrath or whatever the name is. A little bit different. So it's up to you, but I mean, I think either way or either game is just fine. It's just okay if you just like to get into quick games, and this is what I like, about Call of Duty and now Titanfall. Now that I have the chance to play, you get all these quick games. Sometimes you don't want to, or you can't, maybe because you're busy with your life, right? You can spend 45 minutes playing a single game, right? It's like, wow, it's like a single game mode, and some people just don't like that. People just like quick games and play a few games at night because maybe you have kids, school, work, whatever the case may be, and really you can't spend that much time. So this is why games like Call of Duty are just good, right to the point, kind of quick games, and then you just leave and you don't have to wait too much for the next game and so on. So I think each game has its pros and cons, but as you see, they feel and kind of look a bit of the same, maybe because of a futuristic setting. But yeah, very cyborg and it's the stuff oriented, and I guess that's alright. So like I said, it doesn't really bother me that much. I do like the game modes in Call of Duty. I do like domination, although I've been playing a lot more search and destroy, so I do like that game mode. I don't know in Titanfall what we're gonna get. Um, but obviously there's the classic TDM and all those type of games. But anyways, so once again, it's just both games a bit of the same, and nothing really new to the table, nothing really groundbreaking. It's just a fun, you could say mindless. You don't have to go really crazy. Although I do tend to play with strategy and kind of like find a good way to trick the enemy and stuff like that. So to me that's fun. But yeah, a bit of strategy. But for some people who say like it's mindless, just run a gun and kill the enemy and well, it's just, that's alright if you think that way. But I do like to use the flanks and try to play smart, and that's what I do in Call of Duty and now in Titanfall 2. Same thing. Try to stay smart and stay alive as much as I can, and get more kills than that. That's always good. But yeah, I don't think between these two is a bad game or like the best game. It's one of those games where they're like so similar to each other. They're like so like, I don't want to say like twin-like, but almost twin-like, because the futuristic setting, the whole cyborg thing, they're very close. And once again, for the third time, I don't know if that's a good thing or it's a bad thing, pending how much you like or hate the game. So that's completely up to you. So, and now that the Titanfall 2 will have a campaign, so it's going to be a lot more like Call of Duty. So I think that's great. I love campaigns. Campaigns are so much fun and so interesting, and I just have a good time, with the story and everything. So for me, it's just something fun, something good to look forward, in a game, is to have a decent campaign. So that's just my take. But over here, we're just having such a great time in Search and Destroy with the MA, such a peace gun, and once like this map kind of looks like the one that we just played. That's why I picked this gameplay. It has like a bit of the same idea, isn't it? Like the trees and kind of like the building setup and stuff like that. A little bit of like that. So once again, they're like very similar to each other. Although these maps is a lot smaller than the one you saw in Titanfall 2, but kind of look like it a little bit if you think about it. So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I like both gameplays, but we all know that that people are gonna hate it or people are gonna love it. It's just like, it doesn't really matter, really. At least to me, it doesn't really matter. If you like it, it's good. If you don't like it, that's good. It's your opinion where you buy or not certain games. It's just up to you. And if you want to play maybe more like strategic stuff, you get like Counter-Strike and some of the games where you have to be more strategic. But if you just like run and gun, I think this game is just alright. The Call of Duty, the Titanfall, if you like the Titans and the giant robots, which is pretty cool, right? So there you go. So you have a lot to choose from, and to me that's a positive thing, to have a lot to choose from. So this is why I don't see it as a bad thing. It's a good thing. If you like robots, if you like all this stuff, then you play Titanfall. If you like, like what I'm doing over here, just getting, some kills, easy games, quick games, and listening for footsteps and watching flanks, and it's just Call of Duty. So it's just not as bad as some people make it out to be. I think it's just great, and you just pick, like whatever you like the most, and whatever fits your game style, your gaming needs, whatever fits your time, your gaming time, because not many people have enough time to play video games, and some people don't like to spend too much time on video games. That's one of those things, like in remember in Battlefield 3 when they had the renting server things, and you got all these games, conquest games, for like an hour. I'm like, man, I don't want to play this for an hour. I just want this to end, so for me, I just like a bit of the quicker games. I think it's really entertaining, and I like it. Like I said, quick games are the best for me. My opinion, just really good. So I don't want to play for an hour the same game. So anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Walch. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary, and as always, if you haven't, please check out my channel, the videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Later.